Conspiracy theories were spreading like wildfire on social media. Alex in the Cube has more.
Well, how long have you got, Isabel? I think that's a fair point on this one. It was a debate that was anything but orderly, I think it's fair to say, with claims and counterclaims going left and right. And of course, fact-checking the claims of the candidates is a separate thing. So parking that for a second, I want to talk about the conspiracy theories that have been swirling on social, particularly about something like this. Now, I'm taking mine out very briefly. It's an earpiece. It's a device that broadcast journalists wear. It allows you to hear the voices, in my case, of my director, my editor, in my ear. The accusation leveled against Joe Biden was that he was in some way wearing a wire and being fed information. You might get echoes of 2016 here. That was the same claim made about Hillary Clinton. Or rewind, maybe back to when George Bush, in fact, was accused of wearing a device. It's not new. But what I think is new is the way it's been spread and how wide it has gone. Let's just give you a little example. It was not lost on a lot of journalists saying that what started as effectively claims by anonymous sources quite quickly spread all the way through these Trump backing and small Facebook groups going one to the other to the other. What was once a tweet from a single anonymous reporter here claiming additionally that Biden refused to have his ears checked. Not true, but still shared without evidence, going round and round, eventually picked up by Fox News. And then have a look at this. This is where the debate about Facebook's ad policy really goes from the theoretical to reality. Look at this. This is an advert run by the Donald Trump campaign. They are live. You can check the Facebook ad campaign. Why won't Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe they call him here, agree to an ear check? What is happening here is the Donald Trump campaign is amplifying, as Fox News did, a baseless conspiracy theory that Joe Biden was wearing a device. We even saw some points fact-checked by my colleague Shauna in the Cube, claims that the rosary beads that Biden wears in memory of his late son Beau were in some way a wire or a device, or that a crinkle in his shirt, shared again without context, shows evidence of a wire. There's no proof behind this, Isabel. But in these kind of closed groups, that information circles. Now, when it comes to fact-checking the candidates, both of them made misleading statements last night. But when we're talking about the conspiracy theories, Joe Biden really was the target of the overwhelming majority, particularly about somehow his ability to be there and present. There was even a claim that he had a device in his skull, or have a look at this, that he had somehow a device in his eyes. You can see fundamentally baseless conspiracy theories. Why does it matter? Well, as we've seen, Facebook saying they're not going to fact-check political ads. So that one I showed you from Donald Trump's campaign won't be fact-checked. Instead, it can be amended right the way up to election day. Just for a bit of light relief, though, it's worth saying the Biden campaign responded. Joe Biden saying in a rather comical tweet here, yep, getting ready for the debate, wearing my wire and getting my ice cream ready. But I think for a lot of fact checkers, this kind of thing is very worrying. And while we can make jokes about it, it is a sign of how social can be an echo chamber for right-wing conspiracy theories.